YouTube channel Nos Confunden, where it all began. Let's go through this path that will provide us with so much information that it will surely be, at times, very difficult to process. I will begin by making a brief summary so that you can better interpret everything that I will present here. It is also important to clarify that the map that we will be analyzing in depth was obtained by the navigator W. Morris, who has crossed the feared and mysterious ice walls in the Antarctic zone with the help of Captain Butler, Ancestral, and ending his extensive journey in the ancestral lands, which we will see later where exactly they are, has been able to obtain so much information to make another trip to the lands of Shiki, or better known as Anakim lands. Nos Confunden. This place, where giants, giant humans and ancestors of ancient Great Tartary, the empire that rose against the custodial Anunnaki dominion in our lands, coexist, obtaining there the great knowledge of the dome worlds that surround our lands, as well as the many civilizations and stories that we have never heard before. That mysterious giant human called Shiki provided him with a large book with maps and all the basic information William needed to adapt a little more to all the new environment and beings that surrounded him for the first time. Nos Confunden. Shiki's book was a summary of the lands and stories that the ancestrals were collecting, and that could help him to insert himself into a whole new world. William's awakening would be carried forward with small steps. Then, when he was ready, he would go towards the path of the great ancestral library, where a whole database was kept there. The stories of all the ancestral times and the knowledge of the Anakim poured in one place. Simply something magical happening inside those cold grey walls. Nos Confunden. Much later, the beings of Cassiopeian would approach the shores of the ancestrals as if they were divine envoys to help with the contribution of their technology. Already without William, his daughter Helen would propose a unique journey in conjunction with the Anakim giants and the Cassiopeians to carry out as many trips as possible to open the way to most of the dome worlds. This would update both the ancestral database and Cassiopeian, as well as gather information on advanced technology from other species, and also include whoever wanted to join in cooperation with the final mission: human freedom within the lands of origin. Nos Confunden. After a relatively short period of human time, to call it somehow, more than 200 journeys were made by ancestral ships with Cassiopeian technology to as many worlds as possible of the 178 existing within the Great Dome that we will analyze in the following chapters. YouTube channel Nos Confunden.